President of the American Advertising Federation, Pittsburgh, Dawn Butler.
Sorry, I was on mute. Hello, Pittsburgh. Happy Friday to you and a very happy ADDY Day. The members of the American Advertising Federation in Pittsburgh haven't gotten together like this for over a year. I am so happy to have a reason to just get dressed up. And my first toast of the evening is here's hoping that this is the last show that we will have virtually. Looking forward to seeing you all in person next year. It's hard to find new ways to talk about how unprecedented and tough the last year has been, but also gave me personally a lot to be proud of. My own family, who has had to find room for me working from home and making guest appearances in my meetings. And also to all of my coworkers who have had to find new ways to work on the fly. The same with you in the advertising community, just trying to make your way in this brand new world. And tonight, we're going to see just one of the reasons the local ad industry has not only survived, but has thrived. Creativity didn't skip a beat, and the work in this show is a testament to our resilience. Even with all that we had to overcome, this year's show had 287 entries from 31 different companies. And other clubs around the country from even bigger markets aren't reporting numbers this good. To these companies and their clients and vendors, we have a lot to be proud of. In addition to the entrants, we couldn't have done this show without our sponsors. I'd like to thank Blink, Bruner, Swainer, Market Space Agency, 9 Rooftops, Tonic, and Untitled. Also, a special thanks to Evie DeSarno, our executive director, who makes all things possible with a lot of work and very little thanks. And also, Matt Hildebrand, our ADDY chair. Also remember, we have 2 shows tonight. The local show immediately followed by the District 2 finalists and winners. A few other housekeeping things. Since we have you as our audience, the AAF Pittsburgh's new website will be launching soon, so please be on the lookout for that. A digital version of the show book will also be sent to all entrants after this show. The May 4th Adapting series will feature Steve Pacheco, the CEO and president of the American Advertising Federation. And we're hoping, fingers crossed, hoping to have the Hall of Fame event sometime within the next year. Be on the lookout for information about that. It's one of our biggest nights of the year. Thank you to everyone and congrats to all of the finalists. And now on with the show.
Welcome to the 2020-2021 Pittsburgh American Advertising Awards. Special thanks to our sponsors who made this show possible. Blink, Bruner, Swainer, Market Space Agency, 9 Rooftops, Tonic, Untitled. Tonight, the region's best creative thinking of the past year will be honored. Thank you and congratulations to all who entered the show. Sales and Marketing Division. In the category of Point of Purchase, Freestanding, a Silver ADDY is awarded to Garrison Hughes for Freedom for the Heinz History Center. Print Division. In the category Magazine Advertising, the finalists are Garrison Hughes for Stockroom and Garrison Hughes for Spirits. And 2 gold ADDYs are awarded to Garrison Hughes for Stockroom and Spirits. Garrison Hughes, Artifacts, Stockroom and Spirits. Tia Callis, Creative Director, Art Director. Beth Beck, Senior Copywriter. Vince Robledo, Associate Creative Director. Mike Junta, Chief Creative Officer. Dave Bernhard, retoucher. In the category of magazine advertising campaign, a silver ADDY is awarded to Garrison Hughes for artifacts. Out of Home and Ambient Media Division. In the category of guerrilla marketing, there is just one finalist.
Citizens, remain calm. Alpha team assemble C formation.
Copy, Orange Leader, standing by to targets.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not be alarmed. This is a socially distant delivery from Conan O'Brien. Stand back. Delivery incoming.
Oh, man.
Where's the drop button? Whoops.
Oh my god.
Delivery successful.
Gonna skip. Oh my god!
It's Funko Pops!
Conan as Wonder Woman.
Chucky.
Aquaman.
Marty McFly.
Dr. Ian Malcolm. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Sir, you got the wrong Spielberg movie.
So many Conans.
Goodbye, humans.
Conan!
Enjoy your vinyl collectibles.
And a gold ADDY is awarded to Deep Local for Conan drone deliveries for Warner Media. Warner Media. Team Coco. Deep Local. In the category of single installation, there was just one finalist. And a gold ADDY is awarded to Wall to Wall Studios for Santa Zoom for the Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership. Wall to Wall Studios. Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership. Larkin Werner, Creative Director. Doug Dean, Creative Director. Emma Sager, designer. In the category of single event, there was just one finalist. And a gold ADDY is awarded to Deep Local for hashtag NFL Twitter Super Bowl confetti. Twitter, National Football League, Deep Local, 72 and Sunny, Fresh Tape Media, Big Spaceship, Artistry in Motion. In the category of poster single unit, a silver ADDY is awarded to Market Space Agency, 9 Rooftops, for Josh Gibson, MVP. In the category of poster single unit, a silver ADDY is awarded to Garrison Hughes for Saks. In the category of poster campaign, there was just one finalist. And a gold ADDY is awarded to Red House Communications for GARF movie posters. Red House, George A. Romero Foundation, Marla Solnick, Creative Director, Jorge Puron, Associate Creative Director, Justin Clausen, Senior Art Director, Braxton Schreier, Art Director. In the category of outdoor board single unit, there was just one finalist. And a gold ADDY goes to Smith Brothers Agency for Duets, Drag Queen. Smith Brothers Agency, the Andy Warhol Museum, Craig Cedar, Executive Creative Director, Kathy Bowen, Creative Director, Colby Vagley, Account Executive, Dan Minarco, Head of Channel Strategy, Michelle Riches, Senior Digital Strategist, Christina Dans, Social Media Strategist. In the category of interior single, 3 silver ADDYs are awarded to Garrison Hughes for Mount Lebanon Library, Gulliver, Garrison Hughes for War and Peace, and Garrison Hughes for Mockingbird. In the category of exterior single, 4 silver ADDYs are awarded to Garrison Hughes for the National Comedy Center for Take My Wife, Garrison Hughes for Pull My Finger, Garrison Hughes for No Soup for You, and Garrison Hughes for Flesh Wound. In the category of interior or exterior single, there was just one finalist. And a gold ADDY is awarded to Smith Brothers Agency for Duets, Drag Queen. Smith Brothers Agency, the Andy Warhol Museum, Craig Cedar, Executive Creative Director, Kathy Bowen, Creative Director, Colby Vagley, Account Executive, Dan Minarco, Head of Channel Strategy, Michelle Riches, Senior Digital Strategist, Christina Dans, Social Media Strategist. In the category of out-of-home campaign, the finalists are Smith Brothers Agency for Duets campaign, Garrison Hughes for comedy, and Garrison Hughes for library posts. And a Gold Addy is awarded to Smith Brothers Agency for duets. Smith Brothers Agency, the Andy Warhol Museum, Craig Cedar, Executive Creative Director, Kathy Bowen, Creative Director, Colby Vagley, Account Executive, Dan Minarco, Head of Channel Strategy, Michelle Riches, Senior Digital Strategist, Christina Dans, Social Media Strategist. Online Interactive Division. In the category of Social Media Single Execution, the finalists are Deep Local for NFL Twitter, #ShowtimeCam.
And here an underneath route may not be enough. 3rd and 2, Breeze end zone shot again, touchdown! And there he is, Emmanuel Sanders, finally connecting.
Garrison Hughes for Week. Deep Local for NFL Twitter, Super Bowl confetti. 9 Rooftops for Con Air Man, beard and booze pairings. And Blink for spiked slushy splash. And a Gold Addy is awarded to Garrison Hughes for Week. Garrison Hughes, Keeping Track Podcast. Catherine Burgess, Art Director. Michelle Bauer, Animator. Beth Beck, Senior Copywriter. Tia Callis, Creative Director. Mike Junta, Chief Creative Officer. Dave Bernhardt, Retoucher. A second Gold Addy is awarded to Deep Local for NFL Twitter, #ShowtimeCam. National Football League. Twitter, Deep Local. And a third Gold Addy is awarded to Deep Local for #NFL Twitter Super Bowl confetti. Twitter, National Football League, Deep Local, 72 and Sunny, Fresh Tape Media, Big Spaceship, Artistry in Motion. In the category of Social Media Campaign, the finalists were Garrison Hughes for Women's Social, and Red House Communications for Pursue Your Hominess.
Hey, this is Chris from TCO Fly Shop, and one of the things we're going to talk about today we thought would be fun would be to try to find materials from your house that you can actually tie a fly out of. Tying flies is a big part of fly fishing, and that's where we take materials, feathers, all kinds of different things, and we tie them on a hook and make them look like a natural insect. One fly that's been really popular recently is called the mop fly. And the mop fly is actually tied with specific materials, but you can tie a mop fly with materials you have at your house, and that's what we're gonna do. So I just went back to the back room here, found a mop. We're gonna cut a piece of that material off. We also found a bright colored duster. I'm gonna cut some material off of that. And now we're gonna go over to the vise and we're gonna tie a mop fly out of it, and then we'll take it fishing. So you can do this at your own home and give it a shot. All right, so now we're gonna tie the fly with the materials that we found in the back storeroom here, the mop and the duster material. Other thing you're gonna need is some thread. That can be sewing thread or actual fly tying thread, and a pair of scissors. We just have our hook here, and I started my thread. Now we're gonna just cover the hook with some of this thread. This is like a bright yellow. Now I'm going to get my mop material, which is this white material here. I'm gonna start it in the back here, and I'm gonna tie that in. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my duster material, which is a brighter color. I'm going to lay that in back here also. Okay, now as I'm going to work my way forward, I'm going to hold down the duster material. You're going to see that's going to kind of spread around there. And then I'm going to tie the rest of the mop into the front. Now my fly's actually already done. I'm just gonna finish the head off here. Tie a knot. Cut my thread, and now we're gonna do a little bit of trimming to make sure this actually looks like something. So we're gonna cut the front a little shorter, and then we are going to kind of open up that material a little bit. And then same in the back. Okay, and there you go. That's like a sand wandworm mop fly mixed together.
And a gold ADDY is awarded to Garrison Hughes for Women's Social, Done for Keeping Track podcast. Catherine Burgess, art director. Michelle Bauer, animator. Beth Beck, senior copywriter. Tia Callis, creative director. Mike Junta, chief creative officer. Dave Bernhardt, retoucher. Film, Video, and Sound Division. In the category of radio advertising, the finalists are Garrison Hughes for Sometimes.
Sometimes, it just has to be a guitar. And if it has to be a guitar, it has to be Pittsburgh Guitars. With a wide selection of new and vintage guitars, basses, and amps, Pittsburgh Guitars is the city's premier destination when you're looking for your first purchase or for the final piece in your collection. Buy, sell, trade, lessons, and repairs. Our staff knows everything about putting the right instrument in your hands. Learn more at pittsburghguitars.com.
And a silver ADDY is awarded to Garrison Hughes for Sometimes. In the category of television local, 30 seconds, a silver ADDY goes to Untitled for Core, If Nobody Gives.
Are you using that cart? Where are all the carts? Do you have any carts? Can I have your cart? It looks like you're done with it. Nah.
Carts are a lot like hearts. If nobody gives one, nobody gets one.
I'll take that for you.
Oh, no, you won't.
Once you're done with it!
Sign up to be an organ donor at ifnobodygives.org.
I'm taking it with me!
Another silver ADDY goes to Tonic for Judgy Cat, hand washing. In the category of television local, 60 seconds, a silver Addy goes to UPMC for UPMC Minutes Matter.
Call 911. Oh my God. Hey man, can you hear me?
You're bleeding. I'm just gonna apply some pressure, okay?
Did you witness the accident?
When minutes matter, you have the power to save a life. That's why UPMC, in partnership with the City of Pittsburgh, offers emergency education to everyone.
In the category of television campaign local, a silver Addy goes to Tonic for Judgy Cat. And another silver Addy goes to UPMC for Minutes Matter campaign.
Call 911. Oh my God. Hey man, can you hear me?
You're bleeding. I'm just gonna apply some pressure, okay?
Did you witness the accident?
When minutes matter, you have the power to save a life. That's why UPMC, in partnership with the City of Pittsburgh, offers emergency education to everyone.
Call 911. Hey man, can you hear me?
911, what is your emergency?
When minutes matter, you have the power to save a life.
Hey. Oh my God, you're bleeding. I'm just gonna apply some pressure, okay? I'm gonna call for some help.
When minutes matter, you have the power to save a life. That's why UPMC, in partnership with the City of Pittsburgh, offers emergency education to everyone.
In the category of regional national TV, a silver Addy goes to 9 Rooftops for PA Lottery Buck Spotters.
Wow, those are some
big bucks.
Biggest I've seen.
No doubt, no doubt.
Big bucks.
Big bucks.
Big bucks.
Just waiting to be scratched.
Guess he could do that.
How else are you gonna play the new money family of games from the PA Lottery?
Now with bigger top prizes of up to 500,000 bucks.
Those are awesome big bucks.
You said it.
Keep on scratching.
Another silver Addy goes to 9 rooftops for CLR disposal rot.
Pam! Look, I'm one happy lump of disposal rot. But can I get some chicken fat or tuna juice? Pam, 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 pam.
Smack down disposal rot with CLR Clear and fight the clean fight.
And a third silver Addy is awarded to 9 rooftops for CLR Fight the Clean Fight.
Hey, Chrissy. Wanna arm wrestle? Nah, you can't handle calcium buildup. I'm too tough.
Beat calcium buildup with CLR Clear and fight the clean fight.
Amy. Amy. You know you love your counter crud. Every time you see me, you say, ooh. It's flattering.
KO countertop crud with CLR Clear and fight the clean fight.
Pam! Look, I'm one happy lump of disposal rot. But can I get some chicken fat or tuna juice? Pam, 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 pam.
Smack down disposal rot with CLR Clear and fight the clean fight.
It's been a while since you showered.
Are you avoiding us? You can't avoid mold and mildew forever.
Battle mold and mildew stains with CLR Clear and fight the clean fight.
In the category of Internet Commercial, a silver Addy is awarded to Covalent for speaking French in Louisiana, done for Rosetta Stone.
I write almost exclusively in French. For me, the nature of the French language, and especially Louisiana French, really lends itself to the syncopation of Cajun music. If you're trying to say something but you have not enough words or too many words, you can figure out other ways to say it by adding little words like don and way and me.
Moi je connais Châteaufield, moi je t'aime donc. My little, tu m'avais dit, tu voulais plus de moi.
When I could have just said, tu m'as dit tu veux plus moi, but I had to fit it in a long verse. So the knowledge of French is crucial to be able to play in Cajun music because it's up to you to come up with a story and sing the lyrics. And it's really only in Louisiana French that the lyrics will fit the rhythm and you can get it just right in where it feels like it's been done 100 times, but it's brand new. My name is Louis Michaud, and I'm going to talk to you about Louisiana French and some of the phrases and words you'll only hear here in Louisiana. First thing that comes to mind is some words that don't exist in French that might come from Native American or even English or Spanish. Lagniappe is a very popular one. It means a little something extra. We call a truck instead of a camion. We call an alligator a cocodrie. Now it's alligator in standard French. One thing you might hear on a daily basis in Louisiana is a word like chat. How you doing, chat? Comment ça va, chat? It basically means my dear, and it's something that you might hear from someone at a grocery store, or you might hear from your grandma. Comment ça se plume? It means how is it plucking? If things are going really well, you might say c'est tout en sucre. It means it's all sweet. If things are going really well, you might say c'est au sirop, which means it already got to syrup. Louisiana French is such a great language to learn because everyone you speak to speaks a little different, and you're really using your language mind actively. Viens voir ici ta sœur, on va parler français. So come right now, we're gonna learn some French.
You've heard the word
Dixie.
Oh, I wish I was in Dixieland, but I'm going to tell you where that came from. During the early part of the 1800s, New Orleans was one of the richest cities in the country. Most of the commerce came down the Mississippi River. Problem was, a lot of the people from up north, they did not want to take French money. The Citizens Bank of Louisiana came up with an idea of printing English on one side, and on the other side, they printed it in French. Now, if you know how to speak French a little bit, 10 is 10. you spell Dix, D-I-X. So when the Americans would be coming down, people would say, where you going? So, well, we're going to New Orleans to pick up some Dixies. But they wouldn't say Dix, they'd say Dix.
I had no
D-I-X. So that's where the term Dixie comes from.
Matt Mick will tell you French is still alive in Louisiana. Come on, Mick. Ça parle tous les journées.
When most people hear New Orleans, they think of Mardi Gras and Bourbon Street and partying and music, but it goes so much deeper. How y'all doing? I'm Louis Michaud. Enchanté.
Enchanté.
Well, I'm gonna take you on a little French immersion tour of Arnaville. You can get English anywhere you go in America, but you can get a whole nother experience and lifestyle with just the flip of your linguistic brain going into another language.
Pour faire du Raging Cajun Ale, faut que tu mets du riz. You have to put rice.
Must be the 4 food groups of the Cajun.
Yeah, exactly.
Coffee, beer, boudin, and gratin.
And Cito.
Cito,
yeah,
wait, Cito.
Cito.
Soda, vinyle, s'il te plaît.
Hey.
Donc du coup, qui a pris la salade ici?
La salade, oui.
Hey! Bonjour! We've been doing it for 14 years. It's a French morning.
Nunu has been very active in bringing together speakers of French, artists, musicians, craftspeople of all sorts.
Je m'appelle Jeremy. Je suis
Étudiant?
Étudiant.
Really, without the language, the traditions will not carry on.
You don't really miss something until you lose it. How can you continue to have these amazing cultural manifestations if you don't have the language? So much of the culinary information is in French. So a gumbo is a great representation for how all these cultures come together. Parfait.
Oh.
Ça c'est Dan.
Dan.
Oui.
Ça c'est le Dan.
Piment doux.
Piment vert.
Piment vert.
Le filet gumbo. Le sauce chaude rouge. Oh,
les Pomereux, ça c'est pas loin.
Oui, avec mes enfants ici practicent le français.
Oh, parler en français, ça c'est bon.
It's really hard to get a good gumbo or a good jambalaya at a restaurant. You have to have gumbo in a house, at a party, or like at a family gathering, you know?
A little more scoop? Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can never have too much rice.
The culture is made by the people who live it. Et comme on dit en français, bonne continuation. And the language is kept alive by the people who speak it.
Les Mardi Gras sont pas des malfaiteurs, juste les demandeurs. Capitaine sont dans le monde, au maître de la maîtresse.
In the category of movie trailer, a Silver Addy is awarded to Animal Inc. for Barefoot, the Mark Balmer story.
All right, well, be good, house. Don't fall apart while I'm gone. I'll miss you. Oh man, I just realized I'm running across America barefoot! Oh, it's really happening!
He was sort of standing in the corner of this room and he said, I'm going to go on this barefoot walk.
This is how I walk through New York City. Barefoot. Barefoot.
He was really hitting his stride as a writer and a poet. You know, doing this kind of almost like guerrilla theater where he'd go out with his camera.
He said I'm going viral. He said I'm going viral.
Oh yeah, this dude's awesome. He's crossing the country with bare feet.
He wanted to save the planet. He wanted to make people aware of climate change, that we're destroying the earth.
You know, climate change isn't something we will worry about in the future. It's now. The earth is just getting warmer and warmer. And the thing about it is, all these changes to the earth, these are all human-induced.
He was doing something really dangerous. And he knew that it was dangerous. And I think that was kind of the point, in a way.
If I die on this trip, it's not going to be because I didn't wear shoes. It's going to be because an automobile kills me. Anytime you walk near automobiles, you're putting yourself in danger.
We were just like, we should just tell him to come home. Like, why didn't we tell him to come home?
My journey across the country is a metaphor to not give up.
People have talked about Mark being this, you know, barefoot vegan superhero. You thought that Mark somehow was invincible, that there was nothing that could take Mark out.
There is something beautiful about the road. It's a symbol of going somewhere. And I just prefer to do it on my own 2 feet.
Cross-platform division. In the category of integrated advertising campaigns, the finalists are Garrison Hughes for Keeping Track, Garrison Hughes for Library Open, and Smith Brothers Agency for Duets campaign. And a gold Addy is awarded to Garrison Hughes for Keeping Track, done for the Keeping Track podcast. Catherine Burgess, Art Director, Tia Callis, Creative Director, Beth Beck, Senior Copywriter, Michelle Bauer, Animator, Mike Junta, Chief Creative Officer, Dave Bernhard, Retoucher. In the category of Integrated Brand Identity Campaign, a silver Addy goes to Red House Communications for George A. Romero Foundation. In the category of Integrated Branded Content Campaign, a silver Addy goes to Wall to Wall Studios for Anti-Flag 2020 Vision, done for Spine Farm Records. In the category of Integrated Media Corporate Social Responsibility Campaign, a silver Addy award goes to Tonic for Do It Right, Get Back to Life. Elements of Advertising Division. In the category of Copywriting, 3 silver Addies go to Brunner for Al Assad, Brunner for Jong-un, and Brunner for Maduro. In the category of Logo Design, a silver Addy goes to Wall to Wall Studios for No Box Engagements. In the category of Art Direction, a silver Addy goes to Garrison Hughes for Freedom. In the category of Animation, Special Effects, or Motion, a silver Addy goes to Animal Inc. for Baby Unicorn, FinTech. In the category of Music Without Lyrics, Single, a silver Addy goes to Big Science Music for Ohio Lottery, RVing.
Traveling across the country can make you homesick. Unless, of course, you bring home with you. The Ohio Lottery pays out $3 million every day in scratch-off winnings. How will you spend yours?
A second silver Addy goes to Garrison Hughes for Sunshine.
Sometimes it just has to be a guitar. And if it has to be a guitar, it has to be Pittsburgh Guitars. With a wide selection of new and vintage guitars, basses, and amps, Pittsburgh Guitars is the city's premier destination when you're looking for your first purchase or for the final piece in your collection. Buy, sell, trade, lessons, and repairs. Our staff knows everything about putting the right instrument in your hands. Learn more at pittsburghguitars.com.
In the category of innovative use of technology, the finalists are Deep Local for social distancing sweater.
The holidays are here. Unfortunately, so is the pandemic. Which got us thinking. If Simply Safe Home Security can protect your home, could Simply Safe protect your holiday? Remind your family you're happy to see them, but happier 6 feet apart. The Simply Safe Social Distancing Sweater. Happy holidays to all. And to all, a simply safe night.
And Deep Local for NFL Twitter, #ShowtimeCam.
And here an underneath route may not be enough. 3rd and 2, Breeze end zone shot again, touchdown, and there he is, Emmanuel Sanders, finally connecting.
And 2 gold addies go to Deep Local for social distancing sweater, and Deep Local for NFL Twitter, #ShowtimeCam. Simply Safe, Mullen Low US, Deep Local. National Football League, Twitter, Deep Local. Public Service Division. In the category of brand elements, 3 silver addies go to Brunner for Al-Assad, done for City of Asylum. Brunner for Jong-un. And Brunner for Maduro. In the category of specialty advertising, a silver addie goes to Alpha Graphics for Allies Ball, We Need a Revolution. In the category of out-of-home campaign, a silver addie goes to Alpha Graphics for Allies Ball poster series. In the category of online interactive, 4 silver addies go to Brunner for Al-Assad, Brunner for Jong-un, Brunner for Maduro, and Brunner for dictators.
So I'm sure you haven't really run into anything like last year, 2020. What was that experience like? How did you, quote unquote, adapt?
We had to take a look at what we were doing and then figure a safe way to work. We knew we had to be safe, is safe within ourselves. The safety has to be a priority, safely and remotely to execute it. So that.
What the hell is he talking about? Do you remember the shit we had to do last year?
I wanna have some fun.
Are you fucking serious? Sell!
Hello.
Fun. I wanna have some fun.
Ooh, okay, Dad, take it to the next level. Oh yeah, this is working now.
I wanna have some fun.
The judges have selected one piece of work for our Best of Show. The 2020-2021 Best of Show goes to Deep Local for NFL Twitter, #ShowtimeCam, done for the National Football League and Twitter. National Football League, Twitter, Deep Local. Special thanks. This annual competition and show could not happen without the support of a wonderful team of volunteers, friends, and sponsors. ADDY Award Chair, Matt Hildebrand. ADDY Committee, Amy Del Rio Gazzo, Brian Ackerman, Mega Pai, Evie DeSarno, Advisor. ADDY Volunteers, Kristen Pasica and Maureen Rooney. ADDY Judging Chair, Gordon Robertson. Creative Concept, Art and Copy, Tonic. Digital Book Production and Show Director, Matt Hildebrand. Show Audio Production, Big Science Music. Voiceover Talent, Lisa Ayresman. Award Trophies, Elegance in Awards. Our sponsors, Blink, Brunner, Swainar, Market Space Agency, 9 Rooftops, Tonic, Untitled. We will now take a brief intermission before beginning the District 2 Awards show. Welcome to the District 2 American Advertising Awards. This is the second in a 3-tiered American Advertising Awards competition. The tiers are local level, at the individual club level, district level, District 2, comprising the clubs in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. And the last tier, national. The national awards will be hosted virtually during the AdMerica conference. For tonight's District 2 show, 1,874 professional entries were judged from 11 clubs representing 263 companies. The Pittsburgh finalists in District 2 are as follows. Sales and Marketing Division. In the category Freestanding, there was only one finalist. And a Gold Addy is awarded to Garrison Hughes for Freedom, done for the Heinz History Center. Larry Hrishka, Creative Director, Art Director. Debbie Regan, Creative Director. Mike Junta, Chief Creative Officer. Dave Bernhard, Retoucher. Print Advertising Division. In the category of Newspaper Division, there was just one finalist. And a Gold Addy is awarded to Garrison Hughes for Newspaper, done for Keeping Track Podcast. Garrison Hughes. Catherine Burgess, Art Director. Tia Callis, Creative Director. Beth Beck, Senior Copywriter. Mike Junta, Chief Creative Officer. Dave Bernhard, Retoucher. Out of Home Division. In the category of Guerrilla Marketing, there was just one finalist. And a Gold Addy goes to Deep Local for Conan Drone Deliveries, done for Warner Media. Warner Media, Team Coco, Deep Local. In the category of Single Event, there was just one finalist. And a Gold Addy goes to Deep Local for hashtag NFL Twitter Super Bowl Confetti, done for Twitter. Twitter, National Football League, Deep Local, 72 and Sunny, Fresh Tape Media, Big Spaceship, Artistry in Motion. In the category of Poster Single, a Silver Addy goes to Market Space Agency, 9 Rooftops, for Josh Gibson MVP, done for the Josh Gibson Foundation. In the category of Campaign, a Silver Addy goes to Red House Communications for GARF Movie Posters, done for George A. Romero Foundation. In the category of Flat Single Unit, a Silver Addy goes to Smith Brothers Agency for Duets Drag Queen, done for the Andy Warhol Museum. In the category of Interior or Exterior, Single, a Silver Addy goes to Smith Brothers Agency for Duets Drag Queen, done for the Andy Warhol Museum. In the category of Out of Home Campaign, a Silver Addy goes to Smith Brothers Agency for Duets Out of Home Campaign, done for the Andy Warhol Museum. Online Interactive Division. In the category of Social Media Single Execution, the finalists are Garrison Hughes for Week, done for Keeping Track Podcast. Deep Local for NFL Twitter, hashtag ShowtimeCam, done for National Football League and Twitter. And Deep Local for hashtag NFL Twitter Super Bowl Confetti, done for Twitter. And a Gold Addy is awarded to Garrison Hughes for Week, done for Keeping Track Podcast. Garrison Hughes. Catherine Burgess, Art Director. Michelle Bauer, Animator. Beth Beck, Senior Copywriter. Tia Callis, Creative Director. Mike Junta, Chief Creative Officer. Dave Bernhard, Retoucher. In the category of Social Media Campaign, a Silver Addy goes to Garrison Hughes for Women's Social, done for Keeping Track Podcast. Film, Video, and Sound. In the category of Single TV Spot 30 Seconds, a Silver Addy goes to Tonic for Judgy Cat, Hand Washing, done for Highmark Health. In the category of Single Spot 60 Seconds, a Silver Addy Award goes to UPMC for UPMC Minutes Matter Evergreen 60, done for UPMC. In the category of Television Local Campaign, a Silver Addy goes to Tonic for Judgy Cat, done for Highmark Health. Another Silver Addy goes to UPMC for UPMC Minutes Matter Campaign, done for UPMC. Cross-Platform Division. In the category of Integrated Advertising Campaigns, a Silver Addy goes to Garrison Hughes for Keeping Track, done for Keeping Track Podcast. In the category of Integrated Media Corporate Social Responsibility Campaign, a Silver Addy goes to Tonic for Do It Right, Get Back to Life, done for Highmark Health. Elements of Advertising Division. In the category of Art Direction, there was just one finalist. And a Gold Addy is awarded to Garrison Hughes for Freedom Art, done for the Heinz History Center. Larry Hrishka, Creative Director, Art Director. Debbie Regan, Creative Director. Mike Junta, Chief Creative Officer. Dave Bernhard, Retoucher. In the category of Innovative Use of Interactive Technology, a silver Addy goes to Deep Local for social distancing sweater done for Simply Safe. A second silver Addy goes to Deep Local for NFL Twitter #ShowtimeCam done for the National Football League. Public Service Division. In the category of brand elements, 3 silver Addies are awarded to Brunner for Al-Assad done for City of Asylum. Brunner for Jong-un done for City of Asylum. And Brunner for Maduro done for City of Asylum. In the category of Pro Bono Online Interactive, 3 silver Addies are awarded to Brunner for Al-Assad done for City of Asylum. Brunner for Jong-un done for City of Asylum. And Brunner for Maduro done for City of Asylum. In the category of Pro Bono Online Interactive Campaign, a silver Addy is awarded to Brunner for Dictators done for City of Asylum. The judges have selected 1 entry from Pittsburgh for a Judges Award of Excellence. A District 2 Judges Award goes to Deep Local for Conan Drone Deliveries done for Warner Media. Warner Media, Team Coco, Deep Local. The judges have also selected 1 piece of work as Best of Show. The American Advertising Awards District 2 2020-2021 Best of Show Award goes to Garrison Hughes for Freedom, done for the Heinz History Center. Larry Hrishka, Creative Director, Art Director. Debbie Regan, Creative Director. Mike Junta, Chief Creative Officer. Dave Bernhard, Retoucher. Special thanks to our sponsors who made this show possible. Blink, Brunner, Swainar, Market Space Agency, 9 Rooftops, Tonic, Untitled. Thank you for watching both shows tonight. We can't wait to see everyone again in person.